rates, why it is important to use initial rates, why 1 or 2 sentences should be enough to answer this question. So, and from looking at the lecture outline, does anybody have an idea about what they would say for this homework question, or what they have said if they've done it? Of course, it's okay if nobody's done it, and that's fine. But let's come back to this data sheet here. And we're looking at data for the rate of reaction versus time. And what the method of initial rates really talks about is taking this initial slope. And the reason we need to take an initial slope, is there a comment or question? No. So the reason we need this is because, as we were about to see in the equilibrium chapter, which is our next chapter, in theory, all reactions can go in the forward and reverse directions. So all reactions can go in the forward and reverse directions. And we'll see this in our next chapter outline. And however, initially, with only reactants present, the reaction can only go in the forward direction. So initially, with only reactants present, the reaction can only go in the forward direction. And I think I'm going to use 3 sentences here, but that's okay. And my third sentence will start with therefore. Therefore, initially, let's say this, if we study the initial rate, we are studying the kinetics of only the forward reaction. So if we study the initial rate, we are studying the kinetics of only the forward reaction. Otherwise, or at times after the initial rate, on some level, we are studying the kinetics of the forward and the reverse reaction. At least that's possible anyway. So that's why the method of initial rates is a good way to study kinetics. Are there any questions about that? I think this is a pool question that only has one question in it.